Hello everyone, and welcome to another Canuck Spider video. So what you see on the table in front here is my LS2 Valiant II modular helmet. For those of you that follow the channel, you'll remember about a year ago I did a complete review of all the gear that we use when we're riding the Spider. That included this helmet. Both Leslie and I bought this helmet at the same time last year, and in this video I'm going to do a summary of 1 year of usage with this helmet. I'm going to show you the features of the helmet, the things that I like about the helmet, and also some issues that we've had with these helmets over the last year. I believe the thing that attracted us to this helmet was its versatility. So right now you're seeing it in its fully closed position, but there's actually, we'll call it 3 ways that you can wear this helmet. In the position you see there, the next position you can try is with the shield up. You can take this chin bar and you can fold it all the way to the back, which is kind of neat for a modular helmet. A lot of the modular helmets that you get, the chin bar only kind of comes up maybe to there or there, and that's sort of what you're stuck with. This one goes all the way back. Quite similar to the shark helmets. So you can wear it this way, so it's kind of like an open face helmet, but you've still got the shield that you can fold down, and you've got that kind of 3/4 look. So what do I like about this helmet? I obviously like the versatility. I like the fact that you can wear it in this configuration with the chin bar folded back, and the chin bar is backing out of the way. You don't even know it's part of the helmet when it's back like that. When the helmet is in its completely closed position, with the shield down, for a modular helmet, it's actually very quiet. I've noticed that right away. The other thing that I really like about the helmet is this large viewing area. I noticed that to be very good. I noticed it right away when I put it on that I had a lot more kind of visual range when I was riding. Downsides of the helmet, from my perspective. The break-in period was very long. The padding inside, especially on the cheeks, was very, very difficult before it got comfortable, especially with the chin bar in the down position. When you bring that chin bar over in front of your face, you can really feel those cheek pads squeeze in when it clicks into place. That took a while to get used to. I couldn't really ride it for long periods of time with the chin bar over. I had to kind of go back and forth. So it took a long time to break it in, longer than I expected. The other thing is just cosmetic. This little piece of trim eventually broke off, and the reason that breaks off is when you're flipping the shield up with your glove on, you always catch those and they eventually just bend back and break. The next thing I wanted to show you is how the chin bar and the face shield interact with each other. Because that chin bar goes all the way back, obviously when it's in this configuration you see right here, if you were to try to move the chin bar back, the face shield is in the way. So how that works is when you release the chin bar, it just pushes that up out of the way and then allows the chin bar to go back, and that gets you into this position. The other interaction between those two components of the helmet work like this. If you're using the helmet in this configuration and you want to bring the chin bar forward, obviously the chin bar has to end up underneath that visor. So there's a gearing system that when you pull this forward, it engages, pulls the face shield up out of the way, and then the chin bar comes over and locks, and then you can move the face shield back into position. So it is a pretty neat system, but it does have a lot of moving parts. So now we're gonna take a look at Leslie's helmet. We're gonna get mine out of the way. Well, as you can see, Leslie's helmet is no longer an LS2 at this moment in time. During one of our trips, we ran into some problems with her helmet, and I'm going to take her shoey out of the way here and show you what happened. So the first thing that went wrong with Leslie's helmet, and I'm just going to fold all this back here so I can show you. These helmets have a built-in sun visor. Flips down, flips up, down and up. On one of our trips recently, her sun visor just stopped working. It would get about halfway down and then it was all crooked. And what had happened was it had come out of the track over here. I found out later it wasn't a huge problem. However, we were a long way from home and I didn't really want to start messing with it. So we just kind of jury-rigged it so it would stay in the down position and just left it. Took it back to the store, and fortunately one of the guys at the back of the store knew exactly how to fix it, and he popped it back in. It was a kind of a finicky thing, and I'm glad that he did it and I didn't have to. So that got fixed. The next thing that went wrong with her helmet was a little bit more major. So I'm just going to turn this around here. So we were out for a ride recently, and Leslie said, "You got to stop, there's something wrong with my helmet." And what had happened was she had tried to bring the chin bar over, and right here it just fell off and it was just hanging down. And it was a good thing she caught it, because if she had kept on going, it would have probably caused damage to the face shield. So what happened is, in this area here is that gearing system that I was talking about that interacts between these two components. And what had happened was the gear that the chin bar floats inside had cracked completely into two pieces, and the chin bar had come right out, and it was just sort of hanging there. So we were able to sort of get it tucked back into the backward position back here, and I was able to get it back in place temporarily, and we were able to finish the ride. So we took it back to the store. The helmet's still under warranty. These helmets are guaranteed for 5 years in Canada. So it was just got returned to LS2. However, that is going to be gone for 4 weeks before they get it back at the store. Riding season isn't over yet, so we ended up getting her that shoey helmet to replace this, and this will become her spare helmet. So to summarize things, the LS2 Valient II modular helmet. Overall, I really like the helmet. For a modular helmet, it is quiet, has a good viewing area. I like the versatility of all the configurations it can be used in. The break-in period was long, as I mentioned before. It is heavy, 1,700 grams. Not so bad for me, but Leslie had a lot of trouble with the helmet. She found that when she was riding with it, especially in windy conditions, it was really bouncing her head around, and it was giving her a bit of neck strain. I noticed that when we were riding and we'd stop for a break, she couldn't get that thing off her head fast enough to get a break from it. So for her, it probably wasn't the right kind of helmet. She's really enjoying her new helmet. We've already been out for a long ride with it, about 5 hours or so, and she said it's just perfect, and she doesn't mind the fact that she's lost that versatility of the chin bar and the face shield being able to move back up out of the way. So that wraps another Canuck Spider video up, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative. And if you like the content in the channel, you might want to consider subscribing. So until the next one, thank you very much for watching another Canuck Spider video.